All right. See. Mario Party, I don't know. That game just hated me today. But yeah, we're gonna. It's gonna. This one's gonna have to be a little bit shorter because I have about 3 hours before I have to be at work. So about an hour, hour and a half. We'll check out the new Kirby and the Forgotten Lands update. Still never actually finished this, so it'd be interesting to try to get. But these morning streams are going to be attempting to go through a longer game for full completion. Yeah, that Star-Crossed World was added for the Switch 2 version, as well as like a performance upgrade. A couple of Switch 1 games had this, where like they added some bonuses plus an upgrade. I know, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, theirs was like the least useful. It was like you could pay to get a notepad app on the Switch app on your phone themed around Zelda. Oh yeah, well, Seeing as Mario Kart World is right there, I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I will tell you, tennis. This new tennis is really, really good. Like the new Mario Tennis is really, really good. It really reminds me of how it was whenever I was like growing up with the one on the GameCube. But yeah, I kind of like these morning streams. I'm more of a morning person anyway. So like these ought to be fun, but the goal is to beat a longer game that's on my backlog to full completion instead of just clearing the game to put it out of the backlog like the normal streams are. The revision of the Switch too. Did you hear about the Japanese or I think it was Japanese? There was a Japanese only version of the Switch too that was significantly cheaper. Yeah, I saw that. But I remember when this came out, there was like a Japanese only version that only had the Japanese language on it and was significantly cheaper, but if I'm not mistaken, I think what was it? I think the downside was I believe the one that was significantly cheaper was region locked. You could only play Japanese games on it. Really? Wow. I do know that the Switch being region free was part of the reason why my fucking like like the Switch being region free is part of the reason why I have such a huge collection of games anyway. Sure. Oh no, we're going for whatever is considered the hard mode. And this cutscene is still super compressed and kind of pixelated looking. Oh wow, that's crazy, Boriko. Also, I like that Banana D became a full character. Like, it's so nice. Very, very similar startup to Crash Bandicoot, though, huh? Looks a little bit more clear. Oh wait, probably need to let me check something. I think OBS is acting weird. Everything sound okay? Is it too quiet? Kirby. I'd imagine he's like I fully agree with the theory that he's just a black hole. Look at him. I'm more confused how he's working it. Like everybody talks about the car being an accident, like you just said. I'm more in the thought process of how is Kirby powering the car? Definitely looks like it, that's for sure. If I'm not mistaken, I believe some of the, I believe some of the tasks are things like get through the stage without taking damage and whatnot, I think. Oh yeah, I forgot that it could grab stuff for you. Ow. Ugh. My favorite Kirby game is actually one that I can't stream due to it being kind of tough to do. It's I like Kirby Triple Deluxe a lot, but my all-time favorite is Superstar Ultra. Those are probably my two favorites because, man, I love like the Sectonia fight at the end of 3D or Triple Deluxe rather. Alright, World 2. I think I just heard the most random thing. Like, Boriko, are you familiar with Disc Only, like the podcast? Like, really quick, like I mentioned it earlier, I'm still listening to it, but are you familiar with Proton John's podcast, Disc Only? Because what did I just hear a second ago? I need to replay a couple of seconds. Hey, reference. Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ! I can't believe that's a That's a reference. Wait, what episode was it where Steven fell asleep? Oh shoot! Thanks for the follow. Whoever that was. I'm sorry, I'm on a different window. Okay, number 26 is when he fell asleep. But just, oh my god, what they just referenced caught me so off guard. It was like, I have it as background noise. Oh shit, hey Rusty, what's up? Okay, so like Disc Only is probably my favorite podcast of the main ones that I watch. And like they just did a thing, they always do a thing where they talk about like the topics that were like the most recurring during the podcast, because they go on for anywhere from like an hour to 2.5. And then like their producer will make a list of the main topics that got covered. And they said quarterly Stevening, and then he was just like, okay, I would much rather be that than the quartering Steven, and I'm just like, whoa, hold up, Steven George, hold the fuck up. Can I? No? But thank you, Rusty, I greatly appreciate the support. Oh, okay, so it's only in the air. Okay, gotcha. Oh yeah, it's the one where with the lanterns, right? Only 4? I thought it was 5. But yeah, one of my favorite episodes is like, it became an iconic like little meme for the podcast where like one of the co-hosts just falls asleep. Like, he doesn't talk for like half the podcast, and then just out of nowhere it sounds like his entire office collapses and he's just like, hey, I fell asleep. Like, so spooked. And then if I'm not mistaken, I believe if I remember correctly, every single one of these can be upgraded. Yeah, I'm like they love referencing like YouTube culture and infamous people on this podcast, but it was just really funny to hear. Like Steven is literally like, how do I describe Steven on the podcast? Like John and Tom Fox, you kind of know what they're about. They're, you know, super gamer, like, you know, pretty energetic. The 8-bit drummer is just, he's gremlin. He's very fun. But then Steven's just kind of like the most normal like dude. So when he references something just out of left field, it's really funny because you're just like, huh? The fact that Steve and George, like the vanilla, the plain toast of the podcast host, randomly brings up like references the quartering, it caught all of them off guard where they're just like, whoa, hold on. Also, is the quartering really a YouTube guy? I consider him more of a nuisance on any platform he's on. Is that all of them? No. But I recommend they swapped to once a month now, and or every like bi-monthly now, due to them, a bunch of them getting like super busy with like larger projects that they're involved in now. But I still recommend Disc Only. It is without a doubt probably my favorite like podcast. The quartering is a very weird guy. Like, Steven's not even that much older. I think he's, like, the middle age of the group, but God, he comes across as just such a granddad. I just wanted to see if I could combo that. No, spit that like a bad dog. Kirby, spit that out. Fairly certain this is a remix. Can't place exactly from what, but I know it's a remix from an older game. you mean the YouTuber that doesn't exist anymore? Yeah. Yeah, that guy. I find it really, really funny when he had a bitch fit and deleted his YouTube channel because he thought people would, you know, feel sad for him. They didn't. And he ended up just losing his YouTube channel. Actually, one of the most pathetic things I've ever seen. And then, like, remember there was that troll that actually took the name? So now when he came back to YouTube, he's like YouTube Review Tech, like he's called like Review Tech USA 2 now? Yeah, when he was more actually news, he was pretty interesting to watch from time to time. Not binge-watch worthy, if you ask me, because he was still a little boring, but, like, when he actually did used to talk about the news, it was okay. But something happened. I don't know what happened to Rich. He just became a massive piece of shit. Just steep. Like the drop in a freaking roller coaster. It was crazy. I've never seen somebody willingly throw their fucking YouTube or social media account away as fast as he did. Now, see, it is kind of weird. Whenever he started to really emphasize that joke is when a lot of the more strange things started to come out, you know? We gotta go through it again. Like, here's the thing, the levels take a minute on your first playthrough, but then you can kind of speedrun them on revisit. Goodness, I still need more caffeine. Alright, continuing. So I'm looking for, I have to take down the no Kirby sign and then look for the 4 lanterns. I missed one somehow. Oh wait, no. Oh wait, no. One of the universal ones is defeat the boss without being hit. Now, I remember that now. Party. Wait. Oh, nope. Right way. And now it's taking down that no Kirby poster. Hey, I am living proof that tough things can be done in y'all's games. Trish will be defeated at some point. There we go. 100% of that. Give me a quick second. Oddly enough, I'm craving a very basic snack. I want some crackers. Oh, and do not worry, Flambe is going to be a little different than the regular game clearing. When it comes to the remaster, I am going to try to fully complete it on stream as well. Like I said, as long as work doesn't tire me out too badly, it will be tomorrow night. Oh, little alt challenges. Well, I mean, if the... Yeah, but, like, I've been wanting to play Flambe for a while, so the problem is, what's going to keep me going tomorrow is that I'm really excited to try it out. It was literally the first game I had ever seen by Shady Corner. Man, people want to play things like Baldur's Gate, Warhammer. Fuck, what's another popular game? Grand Theft Auto, Cyberpunk, whatever, and I'm sitting here like, yeah, man, I can't wait to play the game with the candle lady. I loaded it up just a little bit to make sure that your mod was working properly, but other than that, I did not go further than, like, the first stage, because I still want it to be totally blind, because, like I said, I'm honestly excited to play it. Gotta put the crackers down and really focus, I'm sorry. Nice. Oh wait, already did that. Didn't go up there anyway. Never mind. Well, shoot. Shot them in the... Wait, can I do it again? I can. Okay, cool. Okay, awesome. I love those little details where you can see the other side of the, where you can see, like, where you were before. Oh, cool. Wow, 45 seconds? That's super generous. I was about to say if another rift opened. One minute? That's super. Wow. A 2-star difficulty and it's that simple? Okay. Hi. I remember this stage, but I don't remember much about, like, what the hidden objectives are. Oh, let's see, better question. What was my first Kirby game? Nightmare in Dreamland. The remake of the original. Or, not the original, the first console Kirby. Kind of funny how that's if you really think about it, Nightmare in Dreamland is kind of a nice full circle moment because it's a remake of the first console Kirby game on a handheld, the generation after the original Kirby, which was on the, you know, handheld. Still a little bit more lively than the malls near me. So I have to find 4 donuts and follow all of the tips exactly as they say. The problem is, it's a donut, yes, but it's technically, I think, a crawler. I, I think that's what it's technically called. man, Boriko, if you're still here, I need to send you the clip of him falling asleep in the podcast. It was really loud, like more context. God, it was funny because like he fell asleep. His wife was supporting the podcast by watching it or listening to it live on Twitch in like their downstairs living room. Like, and then he sounds like it was like it sounds like he was stuck in one of those naps where you wake up and it feels like it's a week later. Like it's one of those kind of like nap panics when you're just like, crap, how long was I out? Like, it was so funny. All he does is, like, he wakes up and he's just like, hey, hey. Oh, man. Like I just heard it. Like, you hear, like, a bunch of shit on his desk sound like it fell. Like, his phone, his microphone, his headset. And then, after his panic, he calms down. He's just like, alright, I'm good. God. Like I said, like, you need to actually take a listen to the podcast. Like, it is super, like, he is so much fun, because he is, like, granddad energy. I love it. Oh man, I forgot. You could tell how long he was asleep because he starts referencing things that they talked about super early on in the podcast where he's just like, oh, are we doing this? Like right at the start. Where are these fucking donuts? There's number 2, but like I'm already near the end. Where's 3 and 4? Cool, so now I have everything except for the donut? Yeah, so I'm missing one donut location, and I do not remember where it is supposed to be. Oh, like I said, if you watch more of the podcast where he's, like, one of the main people talking, you can tell. Like I said, he's, like, early 30s. He's about the same age as us. But his way of talking and shit makes him seem like he's 70. I just do not judge me. I looked up where the donuts are, and it is very obvious where it's supposed to be. Makes me feel a little dumb. Yeah, Steven. Oh, and Steven's really interesting. His video content isn't necessarily gaming focused. He is heavily associated with it, but he's known for literally just being one of the earliest vloggers ever. Like, he was vlogging before video sharing was a big thing, where you had to actually, like, go to a website and download the videos to actually watch them. Like, that long ago. But yeah, he literally vlogs every single day. It's crazy. It's primarily video game related because he likes video games, and he was one of the head founders of, like, I forget what it was called, but, or not the founder, but like a heavy member of, or user of the, some huge famous Earthbound fan forum. It's even where he met his wife. But like, his video content is literally like, his video content is just him vlogging and just talking about his life. It's really, really fun. Like I said, he loves video games. Him and his wife famously have a complete, and I mean even games that sold like garbage. Like, I just heard him talking about for a charity event to help with one of their cats to get donations for a massive surgery. They played a Japanese-only Wii game that only sold about 100 copies that they had. They have a complete Wii collection, and they've been slowly chipping away at it. Their streams are really fun. They also do a lot of variety stuff, like his wife does streams where she cooks. But yeah, their overarching goal with a lot of their content is they're trying to play through every single Wii game that has ever released. And it's really fun. But his vlogging is what he's famous for, because he literally just started vlogging his life for some reason, and it's really interesting. Primarily because, not just on the podcast, but in his own community, people kind of joke that he's like a granddad. Because he just sounds like way old, like he just talks like he's way older and way more experienced than he actually is, you know? Why do I feel like I had the same kind of conversation before when I streamed this originally. But yeah, the donut I missed is coming up. I'm shocked I missed this. I would also heavily recommend, if you're into the TurboGrafx at all, I would actually recommend a YouTuber called SPYDA1A. He's a guy that has a complete TurboGrafx collection. He was semi-popular in the era of AVGN and Irate Gamer and all that, but he wasn't an angry reviewer. He straight up made, on his own dime, reviews that were like professional, like TV quality, fairly going over every single game. He's also a big fan of pinball history, if that interests you. Like, he is very passionate about the TurboGrafx and its history and the games. He has a full collection of it. but he also has a lot of really neat videos about the history of pinball. So I recommend him. I'll probably link him to you if you want to give him a shot here in a little bit in DMs. Because I'm shocked. He was relatively popular in that era of YouTube. Sadly, a lot of people, you know, were just trying to copy what AVGN was doing, really. So nobody really seems to remember him. And he, straight up, he had the same kind of quality as AVGN, if not better. But nobody remembers him, and the TurboGrafx being extremely niche, you know. It makes me sad. I like the TurboGrafx. It's such a neat console. But he has a full collection. He had everything, the CD games, the Japanese onlys, the American, some European only games, and things like that. And he would give you like a rundown of the history, an honest brass tacks review. He was a really good YouTuber, really professional, but because of what people remember the early 2000s of YouTube to be, Boriko, fun fact, a lot of people were like that. Do you know why? All of that just to find that one little guy. Also, I like that I'm listening to the end of the podcast. They're sitting there going like, Steven, are you okay? And he's just like, do not worry, I'm good. Sorry. So, do you know why? Irate Gamer is actually a little bit more well-known for that era of YouTube? Yes. Well, not only that, but he was also one of the earliest YouTubers to get the... Remember how, like, the channel networks were, like, a big thing? Like, Irate Gamer was actually one of the first YouTubers to be added to the partnership program where when you could join as just a regular person. All because they saw AVGN getting popular, and they were like, "Oh, this guy's getting some traction. Let's invite him." I don't think I got the part-time. Really? 3 milliseconds? Dang. Alright, let's try it again. Too bad you can't hit retry after you complete it. You have to hit it, like, before you hit the end goal. It auto-played one of my favorite episodes. Once again, to talk about how he's like a granddad. He's asking, like, very mundane questions. For one, he's asking if he's more of a... Are you a morning or nighttime showerer? And then, like, how you... Like, are you a side sleeper or flat when you sleep in the bed? Ah, crap. I screwed up. Big time. I don't think I got it. I think I did worse. No? Okay. Somehow 3 seconds better. Nah, it's just what Steven pops up, or, like... He'll usually start by asking them just a general question about, like, what they like and what they do. Like, one of my favorites was he asked, okay, so Boriko, think about this. I hope our language translates well. So the question's kind of detailed. So, not going out to a restaurant, that does not count. If you were left at home with what you normally have in your fridge and your cabinets, what kind of sandwich do you normally make? It can only be made with the stuff that you normally have on hand. You cannot go to a restaurant. Like I said, Steven asked a lot of interesting questions. It was really neat to hear. My answer is, I'm actually a big fan of, like, classic BLTs. I like really crispy, like, the problem is, though, I like my bacon a little weird. I like my bacon actually kind of burnt and, like, super crispy. But other than that, I'll usually eat a traditional BLT when I'm at home. Usually whole wheat bread, or power seed if I have it. some spicy mayo. I have this, like, sriracha mayonnaise. That's really good. A little bit of mustard, because I do like deli mustard tang. Lettuce, fresh cut tomato, and pickle. And that is my dream sandwich. I make that, like, once a week. When I have the stuff available. You're not allowed to just order something off a restaurant. It's what you would normally make when you're at home with what you normally have. Power sea bread is so good. Fairly certain it's getting rid of the posters is one of them. What member of the DK crew is that? Oh, no. Oh, shit, right, I forgot about that. I already know what you're talking about, and God, fuck that boss fight, man. It's not hard, but it's the non-damage thing. I remember when I streamed, I remember last time I streamed this, I was trying to do 100% completion. I stopped after, like, right before King DDD's fight. Not sure why, but the cheetah lady, I forgot her name. I forgot the name of the cheetah lady, but dude, her attack pool is so weird, and she's so tiny. It's really, really tricky to beat without getting hit. Canned tuna can be really, really good depending on what you do with it. Like, canned tuna is, like, super versatile. Oh yeah, I can buy the upgrade scrolls now. Yep, the Gachapon machine is open. Trying to think of Steven's other questions, because a lot of their questions were actually kind of cool. What else? What were some of his other questions? One of them was if they preferred to shower at night or in the morning. I'm weird. I like scalding hot showers at night. It kind of helps me get ready for bed, like, because, you know, the warm water makes me tired. But I don't mind doing it in the morning either. But if I do it in the morning, it has to be ice cold. I don't use medium water. I'm either scalding my skin off or I'm freezing. Nope. Not Waddle Dee, no! Not right now. I shouldn't have come in here. I do like the little blacksmith Waddle Dee. He's really neat. Yep, the chakram. Just use a hammer on the fire itself. Volcano. All right, rapid fire, and leaves a patch of fire under where I go. I don't want to explore more. I want to go fight the gorilla again. FLM, you're the adorable companion. I already do not trust you. Like, the fun thing is, Boriko, I'm really good at avoiding spoilers. Up to getting to DDD, last time I streamed this, like, years ago, I don't know anything about the final boss, or where the story goes after Wild DDD. Though, dude, you're familiar with DDD's fight, right? Is it a hot take to say that that's my favorite version of his battle theme? God, Roar of DDD is so good. Oh, this is advertising the new DLC, I think. This has to be. I don't remember this cutscene. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So it's advertising in the DLC. Thankfully, I have it. So, okay. No? Why would I want to do that? Alright, defeat with sword, and then defeat without being hit. No! Oh, and one of the other mundane questions was, like it's like a lot of his questions are about just like, what do you do like when you're not streaming or, you know, content creation. I think one of the main ones that he had that was kind of strange was he was just like, are you a hat wearer? I am not. Not typically. Defeat with sword, and now I think I'm gonna grab the ice power up again and beat him. Yep. Oh! One of his other questions was actually very fascinating. I've done this a lot myself because it helps my back. He has hardwood floors in his house, and he says that he will sometimes just lay flat on the floor and take a nap when his back hurts. I feel that. I actually do that myself. Yeah, because the freeze effect does so much additional damage. It's probably going to be the best course of action for doing this. I forget where the quote is from Mario. Is it from Mario versus Donkey Kong where he's like, where he just says, "You big monkey"? Amiibo support. Oh yeah, that does heavy damage. Damn it! Well, I thought that this was only going to go until the morning, but I mean, like, hey, the stream's going pretty well. Oh! Oh crap, wait. Oh, I skipped over him throwing the boulders. What? How'd I do that? Nice. Oh, hey, Raccoon Mario. How you doing? Long time no talk. But yeah, you missed Mario Party 3 kicking my teeth in. Um, but like, um, there we go. World 1 fully completed. Not bad, actually, I think. an ad break, I'm gonna eat another cracker. But hey, Raccoon Mario, long time no talk. But yeah, twice a month. Think of it like this. So like we do the normal backlog clearings at night. Like tomorrow, as long as my energy stays up. But yeah, twice a month, I'm gonna be doing a morning time stream where we just kind of chill. It's way more laid back. Forget Mario Party 3, that game was evil. Where we're gonna try to fully complete, instead of like the normal backlog clear, it's just beating the game. We're gonna do morning streams where we slowly try to fully complete a game in my vault. It doesn't even necessarily have to be a game that I haven't beaten before. I just think it'd be fun to do something a little bit more casual since I already have to be up pretty early anyway. But, heads up, the streams will have a new PNG tuber. I'm pretty excited. I've been getting updates from the artist about it while I've been streaming. So, pretty fun to look at. But, about to play my outro. Hope everybody has a good night. Hope to see everybody tomorrow. Follow me on Blue Sky, Twitter, or not sure if that Discord link actually goes anywhere. It does. Okay, it does work. But join the 601G Discord. Linked in the chat. Follow me on Blue Sky and Twitter. I actually started streaming on Twitter recently. So I now stream on 3 platforms: YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. Pretty much the 3 main platforms I already use. But be sure to stay informed. See y'all tomorrow for Flambe. Time to play my new outro.